So we learned how to knit using the chunky thick wool thread and big size fat needles of about 15 mm each. We learned the basic knitting in our previous video. Now today we will see how to knit using chunky wool and bigger size needles like this. How do we proceed to the subsequent rows? So you can see here we have done about 3 to 4 rows of knitting. So I will show you how to do knitting using this chunky wool for the subsequent rows. So if you see, first as I told you, hold this needle on your left hand, choose the first loop, put your needle into the first loop like this and hold it in a X fashion like this. Now take the thread and then go around the below needle and then go in between both the needles like this, hold it tight and then take the below needle, withdraw it back, go into the first loop of the first needle and then scoop it off and tighten. Show you again. Take the needle, go into the loop, hold it in a X fashion, take the thread, go around the below needle, hold it in between and then now go pull this below needle, go into the first loop and then scoop it out. So subsequently also we will be keep doing that for the every loop until we scoop out all of the loops from the first needle into the second needle, so that you can see that now we are doing the fourth row of the knitting using the chunky wool and the thread. So once you get into the idea of doing it, then it will become more faster when you do it, and then it will be much easier to do knitting faster. So as you can see, I'll show you again. Take this below needle, go into this loop and then hold it in a X fashion. Now take the thread, go in between both the needles, hold it like this tight and then take the below needle, go into the first loop and then slowly scoop it out and then tighten this thread on the second needle. So if you keep proceeding like this, very easily you can scoop out and then tighten, then go into this loop, first loop of the first needle, then take the thread, go in between both the needles, now go take the second needle, scoop it out, and then you can see how nicely we are able to create a pattern like this. If you can see, how nicely we can create a pattern using both the needles and the chunky wool. So slowly you can scoop out one by one of these loops into this needle, second needle, and then you can get subsequent rows like this. And then when you finish, similarly you scoop out these rows from this needle to this needle. So slowly you can keep building rows, and for beginners you can use this beginning technique to do a basic scarf or a basic tablecloth. Now in my next video I'll show you how to lengthen this to make a scarf or a tablecloth.